Well, Mindtree reported a very strong Q3, just like what we have seen from quite a few of the IT companies' earnings so far. In fact, the stock in the early trade did gain over 4%. And if you look at the earnings, well, it's a beat in terms of the revenue. EBIT margins have expanded, profitability has been above street estimates, and they have reported very strong deal wins in the quarter. In fact, if you just look at the deal wins, well, the deal wins have been at slightly over $300 million. It is up $100 million on a YOY basis, and the deal wins have crossed $1 billion on a YTD basis. Revenue growth has been fairly broad-based across the segments, especially if you look at the pandemic hit travel and transport segmentation. We did see that segment growing at over 12%. However, we will of course have to watch out for if that kind of growth momentum can sustain, but this was a very positive development for Mindtree. Dollar revenue growth has been at 5% on a sequential basis, and revenue growth in constant currency terms has been at 4.6% on a sequential basis. EBIT margins did expand sharply by 290 bips on a sequential basis to 19.6%, and the profitability has come in at 326 crore, growing at 29% on a sequential basis. As I said, it's been a broad-based revenue growth of 5% across verticals and service lines. Debashis Chatterjee, who's the CEO and MD Mindtree, he stated that we are witnessing strong business momentum across all verticals with a significant demand for cloud data and analytics capabilities. We continue to capitalize on the evolving market dynamics with solutions that help enterprises navigate the new normal and grow their businesses. In fact, if you look at some of the key takeaways from the conference call, management stated that Mindtree has completed its promotion cycle last quarter and also has given wage hikes effective from 1st of January 2021. This would of course mean some amount of margin headwinds in Q4 itself to the extent of 250 bips margin impact, but the margin impact would be offset by operational efficiencies as well as growth. Contractual pricing has remained stable in Q3, and the management is fairly confident of maintaining EBITDA margins over 20% in the coming quarters given the margin levers that they have. They also expect the growth momentum to continue in the coming quarters, and offshore leverage is likely to continue in the near term, and utilization would be in the range of 81 to 82% according to management. Macquarie has gone ahead and hiked the earnings estimates for Mindtree along with Edelweiss as well, which has gone ahead and hiked the earnings estimates as well as the target price for Mindtree. Macquarie states that they have raised earnings estimates by 8 to 12% due to higher margin and revenue assumptions, and growth has revived in the top account. Recovery is seen in the impacted vertical. According to them, margin improvement is the key story. Macquarie target price stands at 1770 rupees per share. Edelweiss has gone ahead and hiked the earnings assumptions, and their target price now stands at over 2,800 rupees per share. So yes, good results coming in along with positive management commentary in terms of the overall outlook, and also we are seeing brokerages going ahead and hiking the earnings estimates and target price for Mindtree.